Before I discovered TRIO, I was the student that just came to campus, went to class, and left. I did not actually have that community support within the school that I needed and that I actually seeked for.
I attended a semester or two, never quite successfully, just to try to understand what college was.
Before finding TRIO, I would say that I couldn't really identify all of my needs as a student. I think that every day was kind of like a day-to-day kind of wing it basis, and having found TRIO, I realized that school didn't have to be that way.
I felt lost, and I feel with no guidance at all. I felt not connected with people, with the students, especially with the professors.
The TRIO program is a college success program meant to address social and economic barriers to education.
It is a vital resource for students from low-income, first-generation families and students with a documented disability.
We provide academic and support services for students in need.
The goal is to close the growing achievement gap in American education.
When I first came to PCC, I didn't know how to be a student. It had been such a long time since I was a student.
I hadn't been in school for 10 years, and I had kids at that point.
Because I have a learning disability, a lot of my struggles were with spelling and punctuation and so forth, transposing of words and numbers.
As a low-income, first-generation college student, I needed a lot of support. I've been out of school for about 10 years, and I have never had anyone complete a degree within my immediate family, and so I didn't really know where to start.
I used to feel like I was alone. My first term felt really rough, but after I was accepted to TRIO, everything changed. I became part of a community of learners.
What attracted me to TRIO was the welcoming support that I felt. I didn't feel overwhelmed to know exactly what classes I needed to take or how long do you want to be at a community college till you transfer. I had that support to know that it's at my own pace.
The thing that impressed me the most, that's that I was approached as a human being in an integral way that it made me feel that I have been heard.
The main draw for this program is that TRIO provides wraparound services for students to really give them all of the services that they need while they're here at PCC. Wraparound services for our program are like academic advising, we have financial literacy for our students, they get resources with tutoring, we also provide them connections with like student leadership or community resources, counseling, all of those things. So we really give them what they need to successfully move through college and graduate or transfer.
Once I got into the TRIO program, I knew that I was going to have the resources to work towards my academic goals.
Being part of TRIO is different than being a student on my own because I am part of a community, not only with people around me that are like-minded and want to succeed, but also I have the support from people behind the scenes. I have the support from a dedicated counselor. I have the support of the front office for whatever I need, to be referred to a special tutor if I needed to.
Because I had always been told that it's great if you do things on your own, but there's no successful person who does it totally on their own. Whether you're getting help with your homework, whether they're advising you on your classes, that's the kind of support. What surprised me about TRIO was just the consistency. The 2 years that I've been here, they've been consistently emailing me, calling me, checking on me.
I was attracted to joining TRIO because I noticed that I had a need to find connection on campus, and also I noticed that I had a need to find school being meaningful for me in a bigger way and in also a way that I could connect to individually.
Before attending Roots, I didn't care if I passed my classes with A or B. And now that I'm a Roots student, I want to be on the list, of the president list. I want to get 8s because I know I can do that. And after enjoying Roots, my GPA went from 3.5 to 4.00.
To join TRIO, you need to have 9 credits or more with a 2.0 GPA and be in good academic standing.
Take at least 50% of your classes at Cascade campus.
And be placed into or enrolled in at least one of the following: Reading 115 or below, Writing 115 or below, or Math 95 and below.
Because TRIO is a federal program, you will also need to be eligible for financial aid.
Or be a first-generation college student, meaning your caretakers or parents did not graduate from a 4-year university.
Or be a student with a documented disability.
90 to 95% of students would say they wouldn't have made it through college without the TRIO program.
Other students should consider TRIO because it takes a village to complete a degree, and if you have any belief that you can't do it, there are people here to tell you that you can, and there are resources for you working in your benefit. A cheerleader goes a long way going to school.
Why should you join TRIO? Because 70% of TRIO students continuously pursue their academic goals.
68% of TRIO students remain in good academic standing.
And 33% graduate with an associate degree.
39% of TRIO graduate and transfer to a 4-year university.
$25,000 in scholarship were awarded to TRIO students in 2015.
I am TRIO.
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 I am TRIO.